In this example, we're going to be working with strings. We can just click on that first example there, and we'll take a peek at that file here in the Dreamweaver interface. Now, it's pretty easy to work with strings, and I'll show you some differences here. We have the simple assignment. We take a variable, and we actually just have single quotes here, and we have single quotes on the second one. Having single quotes allows us to actually put double quotes inside of there. So when you need to do this or the opposite, then you're going to use single or double quotes. In this case, single quotes allow us to put the double quote. And also, when we want to use a single quote again and we don't want it to be taken as a single quote, meaning it will close off this string, because it has to be set in one set of quotes here, we have to escape it. Look at the escape functions video, and that comes up in the more about strings section, but this is an escape character. This backslash allows us to use this quote. If we didn't have it, you can see it changed to black. It thinks that the string is ending here, the red part of the string. So we have to put that escape character in, and that allows us to excuse that single quote for a little bit and use that within the string. And then we have the next string. We can have multi-line strings. This is all single quote again. And you can just go to the next line, similar to working with your commands and going to the next line, except this is dealing with a string. This can help you out quite a lot. And again, we do it again. This time we're going to concatenate, but we'll look at concatenation in another video. That's going to add strings together. We'll take a peek at that. So for the most part, you're going to be using single or double quotes as you wish. There are differences between the two. We'll take a look at that while we go and as we go through the rest of the string section and in the training in general. But for the most part, the editor that we're using here is going to display everything in red. Not a problem. It doesn't mean we have errors. It's just the color, so you can see your strings outright boldly presented to you, and it's just another way to work. And again, you can see this string here, we'll talk about this coming up, but it's escaped as well. So it's double quoted here, and in order to put a quote inside there, we have to actually put a backslash here, and that's going to allow us to do that. See the escaping functions video for more information on working like that. It's important and necessary, and it's worth watching those videos. Exciting things that you can do with strings, as you're going to see. Now you can use them interchangeably as well with the integer types, and it doesn't matter about the types there. We've seen that when we talked about types. This section is going to deal with strings and all the wonderful ways you can process strings.